Oh, hey there. It's day 3 of me eating Lean Cuisine or their sister company, Vital Pursuit, for lunch and dinner in a calorie deficit to help me lose weight. And what are you doing in my freezer? This is what's for lunch today. Let me tell you about it. My favorite thing to do is show people the food frozen before I do anything to it. I have never had this meal before. This is my first time having it. It is gluten-free. There's the nutrition label. And my friends, this is what it looks like frozen. It comes in a square container. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to test the sauce. And I'm going to try to figure out how I want to go with this. Like, what do I want to do with this meal and be creative? So let's try just a little bit of the sauce to try to figure out what we can do with this meal. Oh, it's very garlicky because when I first looked at it, I tried finding videos on YouTube. I tried finding TikTok videos of someone telling me like the flavor of this dish. And I taste a lot of garlic, almost like an Alfredo. So like I would say the sauce for this is a garlic Alfredo. Okay, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to start with my air fryer. I have it down, I have foil put down on it. I'm going to start with a healthy amount of spinach because I'm going to treat this meal like it's a pasta because it really tastes like a creamy garlic Alfredo pasta. And I am trying to add as much veggies to my meals, just, obviously to be healthier. And then I'm going to take my meal and I'm going to put it on top of the spinach because I'm hoping that while it's cooking, like it's going to steam or cook the spinach on the bottom without making it crispy or burnt. And I did cut up some tomatoes and I have some red onion. I'm going to sprinkle that on top because I want them to cook. I want my tomatoes to cook. All right, now I'm going to put it in my air fryer at 400 degrees for 10 minutes and then take a look at it. While that's in the air fryer, I stepped outside to go take a walk in my yard, and I just want to show you guys how beautiful Iowa is right now. And here's my meal out of the air fryer, and then I plated it by trying to keep the spinach at the bottom, and you guys can see it turned out, it was steamed and some of them were still raw, but that's okay. A majority of it was steamed, and then I added a tablespoon of bacon. All right, queens, it smells really good. Let's try a bite, shall we? And I just want to show you guys the chicken because the chicken looks so nice and thick and juicy on these. Look at that. Let's take a bite. I appreciate them caring about their chicken and making it look presentable and taste good. And it's wonderful. I have not had a Lean Cuisine or a Vital Pursuit meal yet that I am disappointed in their meat. So far, every single dish, and I've been eating them for over 60 days now, I've not had a problem with their meat, which is a big statement to me because yesterday I told you guys about Real Good Chicken and how I feel like they're dropping the ball on their product. And I just appreciate when you actually care about what you're putting in your meals and the chicken looks good. So I would say, you guys, this is like a creamy garlic Alfredo bowl. And instead of pasta, it's rice. I think I would actually appreciate it more if it wasn't rice and if it was like a pasta bowl. And, you could sprinkle on some Cajun on top of it and make it like a Cajun chicken pasta, Alfredo pasta. That sounds really good. Um, that's the only thing I can think of that I would want to change this to. Otherwise, the flavor is there. And I am noticing between the two companies, Lean Cuisine has less sauce on their products than Vital Pursuit. Now, please know that Vital Pursuit is higher in calories, but their goal is to have like more protein in it. And that's maybe why they're putting more sauce in it, is because they're putting the protein in the sauce. But I am liking their sauce and their herbs and the flavor a little bit more than Lean Cuisine. So it's kind of like you guys have to decide, do you want like a boost more flavor and sauce and more calories, or you want lower calories and the flavor's there, but it's not like a burst of flavor. So you guys got to pick your own thing, you know, you got to choose it yourself. But this is very good. It's very healthy, my friends. Let me know, have you guys had this dish? I'll be back for tonight for dinner. And I hope you guys have a good day.